Hey guys, so it's a new night, shop's clean, and we got some plastic out. So we're gonna be taking the masking tape and getting some plastic and finishing tidying up around everything that we don't want painted. So I'm gonna take a few minutes, finish getting everything covered. I've got to tape around the master cylinders, the pedals, obviously stuff like that you don't want painted. For the rest of it, it's gonna be, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what the paint is. Like one of those wrinkle paints or something for this book. It'll be like a flat, semi-gloss black. Axles are just going black. Links will be silver, and then the panels will be wrapped with a vinyl in a flat black, and then the stickers will be like a blue and some lime green accents in there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, get some more plastic out, and start covering everything up. So the chassis is ready to be primered now, I believe. I missed a D-ring that somebody welded to the top of the axle. I hurried and cut it off and cleaned it up, but got some mass, and not sure if we had enough primer, but we're gonna be running the same primer that I did on mine. It lays down super thick, flat, one coat done. A lot of people like to use the same color primer as their paint. It's like if it scratches, you don't see it. The only problem with that is when we're painting black. Say you go through and primer it black. You get in here and you start painting it black, you can't see that well. So we'll have to get the floodlights. But this helps contrast it better, and this stuff lays on a lot better. So yeah, we're gonna be using that. I'll hurry and get a mask on. We'll throw a little bit of primer on, show you guys what it looks like, and I'll primer it out, and that'll probably be it for tonight. So that's pretty much it. Lays on kind of a red color and dries brown. So let's start on the top, work my way down. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's kind of a red brown now. We got the whole thing primered out, so I didn't primer the axles. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. They take a lot of abuse, so they'll be getting painted a lot. Everything else though is primer, so we'll let this dry. It's pretty dry. I could probably put another coat on of paint if I wanted to tonight. But it's pretty late, so I'm gonna come out tomorrow. I'll have to let it sit. There's a little bit right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you get a little bit of orange peel. We'll come back with the sander and clean some of that stuff up. Touch it up, let it sit, and then we'll try to get a base coat of the black on. And I actually went and grabbed that. I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. So, cage is gonna be this hammered black. I don't know if you guys can see what it looks like. It's kind of cool. And then the links are going to be a hammered silver. So we got the seats. The seats have a little bit of blue, a little bit of green in them. He's going to do the stickers. I'm not sure what color, but there'll be some blue and green accents on it. Shocks, king shocks. Obviously, the coils will probably be silver. Other than that, yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow, first thing. They should also be delivered. We'll get this put together. Like I said, we'll sand, touch up a few things we don't like. And then we'll probably paint the axles black, front and rear. Just a semi-gloss, regular black. And then we'll lay a drop cloth over them so they don't get painted a different color. And then we'll paint the chassis. So, the links, I did forget about the links. I'm going to have to take them outside now. Clean them all up, wire wheel them, degrease them, all that. And hang them outside. And paint those so we don't get silver on this. And then we can finally reassemble this thing and get on to all the other little nitty stuff, the wiring. What the heck? It's stuck on my shoe. But get on to all the wiring and get it plumbing and back on the trails and see how this thing does. I'm really curious. So Travis bought it, brought it straight to my house. I unloaded off the trailer. So the owner's actually never even driven it. So it'll be cool to see his reaction to it and how well it does. So we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so You seen us lay down the primer on this last night. It's all dry now. And you can see I missed a few spots. Beside that seat slider, a couple pieces in the subframe, but all that stuff's covered, you'll never see it, so. The rest of it we're gonna go through and get it all finished up. So, got a couple more cans of the hammered black. Show you guys that what it looks like one more time. This is it right here, so we'll start laying this on, and it'll give us a better look what it's gonna look like when it's done, so. Stay tuned and watch. We're gonna put some black on it. Alright, so here's the black. I'll show you guys what it looks like the first time putting it on. So it's always exciting when you get to paint something or see it. We got a whole new exhaust system. I think I showed that a little bit on the last video. Well, I'm excited to get that on and see what this sounds like. So might sound good, might not. We'll find out though. It's kind of like a metallic-y color. I'll hurry and get some gloves and a mask on. We'll get back to it. Hey guys, so I got the links out here. I cleaned off all the heims, taped them off, and I tore that spot open. Put a little bit of tape on that one, but we're gonna paint these outside so we don't get any of the silver on the black. And I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second. It turned out really awesome. So I'll hurry and put a color on these. We're gonna probably put that axle together, paint those black, and to where it's underneath, I'm just gonna keep the spray minimal, and it shouldn't get on it. And then hopefully we'll be able to start assembling stuff. We'll paint the panels and stuff, but I've got to power wash them all, sand them, clean them up, pull a bunch of things out of them. So that will be for another day. But for now, we're going to get these links painted. Alright, so they're can't remember what this is called. Hammered silver. So, hey, you guys like that? Wish the lighting was better out here, but looks like it's been smacked with a ball peen. Kind of gives it some texture to it. Kind of cool. So, we'll go inside, get that cap put on that front axle, Clean off all the overspray, maybe spray some black on that next. So, we got one upper and one lower link in on that side. I'm going to grab those two and put these two in on this side. And I'll give you guys, we'll shut the door and get some more lighting on it, show you guys kind of an idea what the three different colors look like together. It looks pretty sweet, so I'll hurry and grab those, throw them on, and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so hopefully the three different colors shows up. This is the hammered charcoal black looking color. Hammered silver on the links. And the axle is going to be a semi-gloss black. It's still a little wet, still drying, so hopefully you can see the three different colors right there. But it's going to look good, so I'm probably done for the night again, so not getting a lot of time out here on the weekends. Trying to go spend time with the family and the kids, so might be back out here tomorrow. Get the front end together. I was going to put the shafts and everything back in, but this other hub, I did get the cap put on that. This other hub that we swapped out doesn't have the studs in it to mount the spindle to, so I will have to get the old one and remove those, reuse them, or find some new ones at an auto parts store on probably Tuesday, since it's a holiday weekend. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on what we're working on, and we'll slowly get this thing back together and running and back on the trails. So see you guys. Hey guys, so we're back. We had a long weekend. We actually moved Bailey's brother from Oklahoma back to Utah and helped them put a bunch of stuff in their house. So it'll be sweet having them guys closer. You might see him out doing some cool stuff with us in the future. So we're going to get back to work on the buggy. I got the tape taken off the hinge rings on the front links. We're going to throw those under and probably hurry and mount the ram back into place. So we'll hurry and get that stuff thrown into place and possibly throw the shocks on real fast so we can get this thing sitting on its own weight. So coils ain't here yet. Still trying to deal with figuring out the right spring rates and stuff. Yeah, we'll get some of this main stuff thrown back together, get it back towards the roller again, and start doing some wiring and plumbing. We're missing a misalignment spacer, and I'm sure it's got to be right here somewhere, so I'm going to see if I can find it, and we'll get that thrown in there too. So I went ahead and pulled all the plastic and tape off of everything. So front axle, it's most of the way put back together. We got a few parts we need, and then we'll be doing the suspension. So we're waiting for coils to show up. We got those ordered through iBock. They'll be coming. Hopefully we got the right spring rate. But yeah, I don't want to put a lot of stuff together until I get the suspension fully done, because I don't want to have to backtrack and tear it back apart, pull the coils back off, all this stuff. So that'll probably be the end of this video, and coming up on the next video we'll be hopefully finishing the assembly of it. Not 100% sure, but that's kind of the plan. We got a lot of tin work to do and a lot of plumbing and wiring, so some of that might be on a separate video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was probably a pretty boring video, the painting, probably a lot of time lapse in here, so thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe, and we'll get you to the next video. Thanks.